The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross has always stood out in the compact SUV segment for its daring design language and distinctive proportions, and for the 2026 model year, that visual boldness continues. With its sharply creased body panels, slanted beltline, and a roofline that slopes backward with coupe-like intent, the Eclipse Cross commands attention even when parked. Yet, beneath that striking exterior, it remains a vehicle designed more for calm daily commuting than thrilling performance. Its demeanor is subdued, prioritizing comfort and predictability over dynamic excitement. The suspension is tuned with a focus on smoothness, soaking up rough road surfaces with an ease that will appeal to those who value serenity during their everyday drives. The steering is light and easy to maneuver, though it does little to engage the driver emotionally. Meanwhile, the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine provides sufficient power for regular tasks, moving the vehicle confidently through city traffic and highway stretches, though without any sense of urgency or exhilaration. For many buyers, these traits represent the sweet spot between practicality and comfort. The Eclipse Cross offers a balanced package for families and commuters alike, delivering a soft ride, a quiet cabin, and a sense of dependability that complements its standard all-wheel drive system. This configuration makes it capable in varied weather conditions, a reassuring feature for those who frequently face rain or snow. In addition, its accessible price point gives it a competitive edge for first-time SUV buyers or those seeking a versatile second vehicle for family use. Mitsubishi has clearly engineered this SUV to appeal to consumers who want ease of ownership and low-stress driving over athletic performance. However, when viewed against its rivals, the Eclipse Cross finds itself in an interesting position. It undercuts several competitors in price, but does not offer the same level of performance or refinement that vehicles like the Mazda CX-5, Kia Sportage, or Honda CR-V bring to the table. Mitsubishi's approach is straightforward: offer a solidly built crossover with dependable features at an attainable cost. That strategy will certainly attract practical buyers, though enthusiasts or those looking for cutting-edge efficiency may feel underwhelmed. As with most vehicles in this class, the best version often lies not at the base level but a step higher. While the entry-level model provides the essentials, stretching the budget slightly to reach the SE trim brings additional equipment and safety enhancements that justify the difference. The 2026 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross arrives with only minor updates, reflecting a continuation rather than a reinvention of its formula. Mitsubishi's focus this year has been refinement rather than revolution. The SEL and SEL touring models now feature the Eclipse Cross badging embossed on the hood, a subtle but stylish touch that enhances the vehicle's road presence. Meanwhile, the built-in navigation system has been removed from the options list, likely due to the growing trend of drivers relying on smartphone-based navigation through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both of which are already integrated as standard. These changes may be modest, but they maintain the model's appeal without disrupting its core identity. In terms of pricing, Mitsubishi has managed to keep the Eclipse Cross within a range that remains appealing to budget-conscious buyers. The lineup is expected to start around $29,700 and reach up to approximately $36,000 for fully equipped versions. Within this spectrum, the SE trim stands out as the most balanced option. It represents a well-judged combination of affordability, comfort, and safety, featuring elements that elevate the daily driving experience. Adaptive cruise control enhances convenience on long highway drives. Blind spot monitoring adds an extra layer of security, and dual-zone automatic climate control ensures both driver and passenger can maintain their ideal temperature settings. These upgrades collectively provide a more premium feel without a drastic increase in cost, making the SE the smart choice for most buyers. Under the hood, the Eclipse Cross remains powered by Mitsubishi's familiar 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, delivering 152 horsepower. While these figures will not ignite any performance excitement, they are adequate for a vehicle of this size and purpose. The powertrain is paired with a continuously variable transmission, a setup optimized for smoothness and efficiency rather than spirited driving. Acceleration is linear and predictable, and the engine's refinement is surprisingly good when compared to earlier Mitsubishi models. When pushed hard, the engine maintains a controlled sound rather than a harsh drone, demonstrating the manufacturer's improvement in acoustic insulation and calibration. On the open road, the Eclipse Cross cruises quietly, maintaining composure and calmness that many drivers in this class will appreciate. The ride quality remains one of the model's defining traits. The comfort-oriented suspension ensures that most road imperfections are absorbed gracefully, delivering a cushioned experience that makes daily commutes or long-distance drives less fatiguing. However, that same softness means that body roll becomes noticeable when taking sharp corners at higher speeds. The Eclipse Cross is not a vehicle that encourages aggressive driving. Instead, it rewards gentle, measured inputs. For city driving and suburban travel, this character suits its audience well. Over rough roads, the chassis remains stable, and the suspension's compliance contributes to a sense of security. Yet, minor road imperfections, such as small cracks or patchwork, can transmit faint vibrations through the steering wheel and seats, an area where some rivals, like the Ford Escape or Kia Sportage, maintain a more refined ride. The steering, while accurate, is light and lacks the feedback that performance-oriented drivers might crave. At the test track, the Eclipse Cross recorded a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 8.6 seconds, which, while adequate for the segment, places it behind the quicker Honda CR-V by about half a second. It is not built to impress in acceleration tests, but rather to deliver predictability and comfort in real-world scenarios. The drivetrain's tuning ensures that power delivery feels consistent and effortless at moderate speeds, a quality that drivers in congested urban environments will find valuable. For most users, the ease of control and smooth response outweigh the lack of outright power. When it comes to towing and practicality, the Eclipse Cross maintains moderate capabilities suited for light hauling needs rather than heavy-duty demands. With a maximum towing capacity of 1,500 pounds, it can comfortably manage small trailers, compact boats, or a pair of jet skis. While this figure may seem modest compared to some rivals, it aligns with the vehicle's design focus on urban versatility rather than off-road ruggedness. Mitsubishi has positioned this SUV as a companion for daily life, ready for grocery trips, weekend outings, or family getaways, without requiring the strength of a large utility vehicle. For most users, that balance between manageable size and usable functionality will be perfectly adequate. In terms of fuel efficiency, the Eclipse Cross performs in a predictable manner for a compact crossover of its size and configuration. The Environmental Protection Agency has not yet published the final ratings for the 2026 model, but expectations remain consistent with the previous year's performance. Historically, the Eclipse Cross has achieved ratings of approximately 25 miles per gallon in the city and up to 28 miles per gallon on the highway, depending on trim and wheel size. These figures position it slightly below the class leaders, but within an acceptable range for all-wheel drive compact sport utility vehicles. During real-world testing at a steady highway speed of 75 miles per hour, the Eclipse Cross returned 26 miles per gallon, confirming its reliability in delivering stable efficiency figures across conditions. Although not the most frugal option in the segment, Mitsubishi's crossover offers reasonable fuel economy for drivers prioritizing a mix of comfort and capability. Its city mileage surpasses some competitors, making it a viable option for those who frequently commute in stop-and-go traffic. The continuously variable transmission plays a central role in maintaining efficiency, holding the engine within its optimal power band while keeping revs low during cruising. For eco-conscious buyers, the slight trade-off in performance for smoother and quieter operation is an acceptable compromise. Stepping inside, the cabin of the Eclipse Cross emphasizes practicality and comfort. While it may not match the premium feel of higher-end competitors, it remains thoughtfully designed and solidly built. The front seats provide ample cushioning and lateral support, wrapped in durable fabric that feels sturdy and pleasant to the touch. Mitsubishi has opted for a simple, unfussy design approach, with clean surfaces and easily accessible controls that contribute to an uncluttered driving environment. After several hours behind the wheel, however, the lack of lumbar adjustment becomes noticeable, particularly for taller drivers who may prefer more lower back support. This absence is one of the few ergonomic drawbacks in an otherwise comfortable front row experience. The second row continues the theme of simplicity and functionality. Rear seat passengers benefit from commendable legroom, and the seat back angle offers a natural posture for medium-length journeys. While headroom is slightly restricted by the sloping roofline, it remains sufficient for most adults. The cabin's overall atmosphere is quiet and calm, aided by good insulation from wind and road noise. On longer trips, the Eclipse Cross maintains a composed ride, and passengers will appreciate its ability to keep external noise at bay. Even when traveling over coarse asphalt, the sound intrusion remains modest, a testament to Mitsubishi's refinement in cabin acoustics over recent model years. Storage and cargo flexibility are important considerations for families and individuals with active lifestyles, and here the Eclipse Cross offers an adequate, if not class-leading, solution. Behind the rear seats, the cargo area provides enough room for 6 carry-on suitcases, reflecting a practical layout suitable for everyday use. When the rear seats are folded down, total capacity expands significantly, accommodating up to 17 carry-ons. This transformation creates a flat loading area that makes organizing larger items easier. However, the release levers for folding the seats can be slightly difficult to reach for shorter individuals when accessed from the cargo area. Even so, the mechanism operates smoothly, and the seats fold without requiring excessive force. A standard stroller fits comfortably with the rear seats up, highlighting the model's focus on family convenience. The overall build quality of the interior reflects Mitsubishi's focus on durability rather than luxury. The plastics used across the dashboard and door panels feel robust, if slightly less refined compared to competitors like the Mazda CX-5. The design, though restrained, communicates function and simplicity. It may not excite enthusiasts of cutting-edge interiors, but it delivers a reliable and easy-to-maintain environment. The switchgear feels tactile and consistent, and the infotainment system operates with the expected level of responsiveness. Touchscreen functionality is straightforward, and physical controls for volume and climate functions remain conveniently placed for quick access. Mitsubishi's decision to retain these analog controls will likely be appreciated by those who prefer traditional, user-friendly operation instead of fully digital interfaces. From a comfort standpoint, the suspension tuning plays a critical role in the overall driving experience. The Eclipse Cross's ride quality remains its strongest characteristic, cushioning occupants from road imperfections and maintaining composure over uneven surfaces. The cabin remains steady and settled even on rough roads or uneven pavements. This characteristic makes the vehicle particularly well suited for long-distance highway driving, where it glides with minimal disturbance. The soft suspension, however, also introduces a degree of body motion during quick lane changes or when navigating winding roads. It is evident that Mitsubishi prioritized ride comfort over handling sharpness, a trade-off that aligns with the expectations of most compact SUV buyers who value smoothness over sportiness. Braking performance is predictable and confidence-inspiring. The pedal feel is consistent, and stopping distances are within acceptable margins for the segment. During testing, the Eclipse Cross came to a complete stop from 70 miles per hour in 178 feet, which is comparable to other vehicles in its class. The all-wheel drive system enhances traction on slippery or wet surfaces, giving the driver added reassurance during inclement weather. This capability, combined with its ground clearance, ensures that the vehicle remains composed in moderate off-road scenarios, such as gravel paths or snow-covered roads, without overextending its intended use. Acceleration and performance figures may not headline this vehicle's strengths, but they remain adequate for the average driver. The Eclipse Cross achieves the standing quarter mile in 16.7 seconds at 83 miles per hour and can reach a drag-limited top speed of 118 miles per hour. The engine's torque output of 184 pound-feet peaks early at 2,000 revolutions per minute, enabling respectable responsiveness during city driving. Rolling acceleration from 30 to 50 miles per hour takes approximately 4.5 seconds, while 50 to 70 miles per hour requires just over 6 seconds. These figures reflect a crossover designed for steady, composed progress rather than aggressive overtaking. The Eclipse Cross's overall character, therefore, is one of consistency and calmness. Drivers seeking a stress-free commute or a composed companion for long journeys will find its behavior reassuring. The steering may not deliver sharp precision, but it responds predictably and contributes to a sense of ease when maneuvering through tight spaces. The turning radius is compact enough for convenient city navigation, and the visibility from the driver's seat remains generous, though the sharply angled rear window slightly reduces the rearward view. Mitsubishi's inclusion of a standard rear-view camera mitigates this limitation effectively, ensuring that parking and reversing remain simple and safe. Underneath the skin, the engineering details of the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross reveal a balanced combination of practicality and refinement. The chassis utilizes a strut suspension at the front and a multi-link setup at the rear, a configuration designed to offer both ride comfort and predictable handling characteristics. The braking system consists of ventilated discs at the front and solid discs at the rear, providing stable stopping power under various conditions. The tires, Bridgestone Ecopia HL420, 2+ in size 220, 550, 5R18, have been chosen for their balance between efficiency and traction. They contribute to the SUV's quiet ride and adequate grip levels for normal driving. At higher speeds, the Eclipse Cross remains composed, with the suspension and tire combination effectively absorbing irregularities while maintaining control. Dimensionally, the vehicle fits neatly within the compact SUV category. With a wheelbase of 105.1 inches, an overall length of 173.4 inches, a width of 71.1 inches, and a height of 66.5 inches, the Eclipse Cross strikes a proportion that provides a good mix of maneuverability and interior space. The passenger compartment offers 95 cubic feet of volume, ensuring generous space for up to 5 occupants. Cargo capacity measures 23 cubic feet behind the rear seats, sufficient for groceries or luggage for a weekend trip, and expands significantly when the seats are folded down. The curb weight of approximately 3,496 pounds gives the vehicle a substantial feel without compromising agility or fuel economy. In terms of durability and ownership protection, Mitsubishi continues to demonstrate strong confidence in its vehicles through an extensive warranty package. The limited warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles, while the powertrain warranty extends to an impressive 10 years, or 100,000 miles. This level of coverage surpasses many rivals, adding long-term peace of mind for buyers concerned about reliability and maintenance costs. Additionally, Mitsubishi provides complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 30,000 miles, which includes routine services that help maintain performance and dependability. The corrosion protection and roadside assistance programs also extend Mitsubishi's commitment to customer satisfaction, reinforcing its reputation for offering one of the most comprehensive ownership experiences in the segment. When observed from a technical standpoint, the Eclipse Cross's engine and drivetrain combination reflects Mitsubishi's focus on long-term reliability and efficiency rather than groundbreaking innovation. The turbocharged and intercooled dual overhead cam 16-valve inline 4-cylinder engine features both port and direct fuel injection for optimized combustion and fuel delivery. This design allows the engine to maintain consistent performance while controlling emissions and fuel consumption, producing 152 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 184 pound-feet of torque at 2,000 revolutions per minute. The powertrain delivers smooth acceleration across a broad range of speeds. The continuously variable transmission integrates a manual shift mode, allowing the driver to simulate gear changes for a slightly more engaging experience when desired. While the system lacks the tactile feel of a traditional automatic gearbox, it transitions between simulated ratios cleanly and unobtrusively, preserving the relaxed character of the vehicle. At higher cruising speeds, the Eclipse Cross maintains excellent stability. The aerodynamic design, including its tapered rear and sculpted panels, contributes to reduced wind noise and drag. The overall structure feels solid and cohesive, and the suspension isolates passengers effectively from imperfections in the road. Even when driven at highway speeds for extended periods, the cabin remains tranquil, with only minimal tire hum and faint wind whispering around the mirrors. Mitsubishi's efforts to enhance noise insulation are evident, particularly when compared to earlier iterations of the model. On rougher pavement, the ride remains composed and free from excessive vibration, underscoring the attention given to refinement. While its performance metrics may not attract thrill seekers, the Eclipse Cross's predictable nature and comfort-focused calibration make it an appealing choice for those seeking a dependable daily vehicle. It is a car that encourages relaxed driving, inviting occupants to enjoy the journey rather than chase rapid acceleration. The handling, while not overtly sporty, is accurate enough to inspire confidence in most conditions. Its all-wheel drive system distributes power efficiently, improving traction on wet or uneven roads and contributing to a secure, stable feel even in challenging weather. These traits align the Eclipse Cross with the expectations of buyers who prioritize safety, consistency, and ease of use over aggressive driving dynamics. Fuel economy remains a critical consideration in this class, and while the Eclipse Cross may not lead the pack, it achieves competitive results. The Environmental Protection Agency's previous combined estimate of 25 miles per gallon provides a realistic benchmark for typical driving. In everyday use, the model consistently delivers results close to its official ratings, particularly on highways where it achieves around 26 miles per gallon. The total range on a full tank extends to approximately 410 miles, making it well suited for long trips without frequent refueling. The observed economy during mixed driving, averaging 22 miles per gallon, aligns with what most compact crossover buyers will encounter under real-world conditions. This efficiency, combined with Mitsubishi's focus on durability, makes the vehicle appealing for those seeking a cost-effective and low-maintenance ownership experience. Inside the cabin, the overall design reflects Mitsubishi's pragmatic philosophy. Every control is placed where it should be, and the layout ensures that drivers can operate key features without distraction. The infotainment interface integrates seamlessly with smartphones, offering both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. Voice commands respond quickly, and the system maintains a balance between touch and tactile controls for intuitive operation. The materials throughout the cabin have been selected for longevity, and while they may not exude luxury, they resist wear effectively. Even after extended use, the surfaces and switches maintain their integrity. This long-lasting quality supports Mitsubishi's appeal to practical buyers who value function over flash. The driving experience overall can best be described as composed and predictable. The Eclipse Cross does not surprise its driver, instead, it reassures. The steering, though light, maintains accuracy during highway travel, and the brake pedal delivers consistent response without excessive softness. The throttle mapping is progressive, allowing smooth control in traffic or when maneuvering through parking spaces. The suspension's composure ensures that road imperfections are handled gracefully, and passengers remain comfortable even during long journeys. On winding roads, the vehicle maintains a steady posture, though its softer tuning discourages aggressive cornering. For most users, this balance between comfort and stability is precisely what they expect in a compact crossover. As a complete package, the 2026 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross positions itself as a crossover for those who value practicality, dependability, and a serene driving experience. It is not designed to chase performance benchmarks or redefine the segment, but it succeeds in delivering consistent quality and refinement. The exterior styling remains distinct enough to attract attention, while the interior offers comfort and functionality in equal measure. Mitsubishi's decision to retain its proven powertrain and all-wheel drive system underscores a philosophy of reliability over experimentation. For drivers who prioritize everyday usability, long warranty coverage, and comfort-oriented engineering, the Eclipse Cross stands as a thoughtful and rational choice. In conclusion, while the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross may not dominate in speed, efficiency, or technological novelty, it fulfills its purpose as a dependable and comfortable compact sport utility vehicle. It delivers exactly what most buyers in this category seek: peace of mind, a composed ride, and long-term value. For those desiring a vehicle that handles daily demands with quiet confidence and requires little compromise, the Eclipse Cross provides that assurance. It embodies Mitsubishi's enduring commitment to building vehicles that stand the test of time, focusing on durability and simplicity in a world increasingly obsessed with complexity. The result is a crossover that may not always steal the spotlight, but consistently earns its place among those who appreciate reliability, comfort, and understated competence.